We back. This is Coinbase. Let me get some lines in place. Again, very young companies. Tech is one of the more recent developments in financial instruments. Riff a little bit about moving averages. So here's an example of an indicator that because a stock or company or derivative or whatever it is so young, the indicators don't necessarily look the way they should. For starters, if you look at the Bollinger Bands, it only really covers the past 2 months, something like that. Not all of it. For starters, you can see here on the weekly with coin an attempt to have held the 20 moving average on the weekly chart as a support. There's the break above. Oftentimes whenever we're climbing like this, when we're trying to go somewhere, we start at the bottom, of course, because you want to have a low average. But as we're climbing, we get these hurdles, right? We want to be able to go somewhere. The 20 moving average is an example. At this price point, it would have been below the 20 moving average. You just can't see it because it's such a young company, but it would have. Typically, when we are then crossing over from a buy window, over the 20 moving average, taking some of our first steps, one of our first things we try to do is then establish that 20 moving averages as a support. So we'll break up above the 20 moving average, and then at some point it'll come around and test to see if the 20 moving average is going to hold. That appears to be what happened here. And it doesn't seem to have gone well. They seem to be breaking down below the 20. But here's the thing. A lot of people aren't even looking at a lot of these indicators on this specific ticker because it's so new. It's so young. It's too young for my strategy. Again, I like companies that are about at least 3 to 5 years old, bare minimum. That's why you'll never see me in like a lot of these altcoins that sprout up. Because they're all oftentimes initial public offerings. It's not my cup of tea personally. Same goes for this ticker. I think this will actually potentially set a new all-time low. Right now it's currently valued at $48 billion. that's a lot. And it just seems to be struggling for direction in general. Let's look at the monthly. Again, the monthly is going to look tiny. It's spinning. Look, it's spinning. I don't want to move my measurements here, but the monthly's spinning. So there's a lot of indecision happening right here. Indecision. Let's go on to the next ticker. Something maybe a little more recommendable.